decided to swap from an Apple phone to using a Android phone just the same as I do with everything now. Everything is now on Android phones except for YouTube. So why am I still using an Apple phone for YouTube? I should be using this. I have no issues with YouTube. I just like fair treatment, and I just do a silly little vlog. This is a vlog, it's like a vlog slash music slash showing my hair growing, slash me being really annoying, slash me having a very annoying accent, which I can't help. I'm sorry, but I can't help that. And me also having a health condition that everybody on the chat dislikes, and doesn't have any clue about and wants to make fun of me about. So that's me. I also want, I named that. I named and photographed the vlog I just did. Why does the clip upload 1 second straight up? It's straight there. 1 minute 30 clip straight there. I mean, literally less than a second. But the whole video, the whole stream, and that's why I ended it, because I didn't want it to be 4 hours long. I wanted it to be quite short because I wanted it to upload. Why does that not go? It's on your server. It's not on my server. It's not on my phone. It's on your server already. So why would it take so long to be uploaded to my videos? Sometimes it's been days. Why? Unless it's censorship, why? Because that's the only thing that makes sense is censorship. That you're first wanting to censor it and check that it's okay. Because there was one that I actually deleted. I deleted it. And the reason I deleted it was because it had been like 5 days and it still hadn't uploaded. And I was like, oh my god, they're just never going to upload this. They're never going to do it. They're never going to put it from their server onto my videos, So what's the point? Like, I'm so done with YouTube. I'm just in the middle of finding a new place. That's all. That's all it is. So I'm done with YouTube. I'm just in the middle of finding a new place that's fair. Because the censorship is ridiculous. And it's so blatant. It's just been one thing after the other. It's been about 10 things in a row. So I'd rather use Well, I was until you kicked me out. I don't know what I'm doing. See, I drank this just now. Okay, it's on the floor now. I drank this. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I just drank it. It's meant to put it on ice, but I just drank it and it's really strong. I can feel like the caffeine already. But it's so nice. It's like ice cold coffee. So yeah, I woke up about 7:30 last night. I'm gonna retouch on so I get more beautiful. There we go. Beautiful now. I like men, do I? Okay. Oh yeah, my ex-girlfriend Noreen, she was a man. I used to look at her sometimes and she'd have her hair back in a pigtail. And I thought if that pigtail wasn't there, she would look identical to a man. And I would look at her and I would think, you really want to be with this girl forever? No, I didn't. I was just caught up in our thing, man. So yeah, Noreen, this message yourself a review. Let's view it. Of course she was a man. I know she was a man. Noreen Javid. I mean, she had a vagina and everything, but you know, she just didn't look it. Anyway, P&JB. You some gangster, cuz. Come up 101 more head close. Come up now. I'm waiting for you. Come and show how much of a gangster you are. Let's see you. Instead of sitting in bed with your duvet over you, all warm and cuddly, come up and do the gangster thing. Come and see me, cuz. Come and see me, brother. You won't, because you just talk shit. That's why I'm kicking you out, man. Because I've got no time for fucking boring shit like that. And this guy, you like men. Okay, yeah, I like men. I like men. And that's why I watch a woman. Is that why I'm watching a woman on TV? Because I like men. So I like men, but I'm watching a woman on TV. Yeah, sure thing, brother. So that was on in the background every time they were making these stupid comments. And before that, I was watching the one on the other channel which showed her tits out. So don't say I like men. Fucking hell. When you don't even know me. So if it's one thing to another thing, it goes from one thing, from a health condition, to then going to oh, you like men. When clearly that's on. If I like men, why would I be watching this in the background? Why would both of my last girlfriends have been women? Why would why would I have never dated a man in my life? Why would the last 10 people I've seen be women? Do you know what I mean? I'm not even, and that's me drawing the line there. I'm not even going to continue talking about it because it's not something that's worth talking about it. But I will talk about how nice her tits look. But I don't believe they're real though. But they're stunning tits. She's hot. She's fire. Yes, Chloe, drink water. You like men? Cool. Okay, that's fair enough for you. There's a very easy thing to do here. Watch. There's a very easy thing to do here. There we go. Done. And YouTube is sad that I have to do this shit, man. I'm just trying to think of any word that would be that pathetic, or they'd be that pathetic of doing. Okay, there we go, cool, done. And YouTube will be looking at that, I think, laughing how pathetic they are. Anyway, this is the best thing to do because I come on here for people that subscribe. So that's the best thing to do, man. Because then people that come on here, and they actually want to be on here for the right reasons, they'll come on and they'll subscribe. But right now, I'm actually busy here. Not on this phone. This is my graphene operating system file. Not on here. Kind of charging it at the same time. On here. Because I've just put a new operating system on. I've got my guitar here. Where's my... I don't even know where I put it. I'm going to be playing Grand Theft Auto in a minute. I always fall asleep playing Grand Theft Auto on Switch. Well, I have at least for the last couple of days. But at the moment, I'm trying to get this all set up. Look at all the audio software I have. It's epic. You click on application menu. Then you go audio production. These are all the things that I have for audio production. All of that. All these programs are for audio production. Hydrogen, that's like a drum machine. Audacity is like just a DAW. Mixers and car control, MIDI utilities, instruments, effects, audio. So that's everything I have. And then then you can go to graphic design if you want. And these are all the things that are for graphic design. And you can go video production. These are all the programs for video production. Does it have OBS? Yes, it has OBS Studio right there. OBS Studio, which is what I'm going to stream to. That's why I'm on here, because I'm going to sign into my YouTube account, so I can stream on here to my YouTube channel. Because I don't want to keep using Apple devices. I do not trust Apple devices. But I love men though. Look at her, she's stunning. That's one stunning bloke. Oh, no, not there. Here. But yeah, next week I think, or one day this week. I don't know what day. I'm just gonna jump on the train. I'm just gonna go somewhere for 2 days. I'll still stream from there. I'll get a hotel and I'm gonna go out. I'm just gonna go out and just mix with the people. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I'll work that out. But just because I want to start, like just because I'm like I wanted to get dating again. You know, because like I've just been playing guitar for so long now. See, there's 11 people on because the 11 horny men were on. Now watch it go down. Watch it go down. It'll go down. It'll go down now. If I get my guitar out, it'll go down. And I hope it does go down. But I hope some people start subscribing. Literally lost my pick, and I've got this to read as well. So instead of listening to people's comments, which luckily they can't make anymore, well they can, but you've got to subscribe. I could be reading all this. I could be. Where's my Switch? It's there. I fell asleep yesterday after having that coffee, and I didn't even have my groovy bar. These things are the best thing in the world. They're like chocolate, but they've got like. It's like biscuit with chocolate, but it's got like Smarties on it. So here's my Switch. It's connected to my Wi-Fi, which is over in the corner there. So I can play, and I've got Fortnite on here as well. I can't believe how good Fortnite is. Literally, it's like it was for free as well. That's the crazy thing. It's completely free. But yeah, you saw my growth hormone then. I just showed my kit of growth hormone. I'm only having one unit a night, just for youth, youth and vitality. And but I've noticed it helps with guitar playing for some reason, because I guess it helps with dexterity in your fingers. It helps with dexterity. Yeah, it was after I was mentioning that girl's brother, which I won't mention his name again because that seems to cause problems. I won't mention his name again. But you all come on here like say, "Oh, you like men, you like men." What if I do like men? What would be wrong with that? I don't see what would be wrong with that. What would be wrong if I like men? I don't. I like women. That's why there's a woman on the TV right now. And this cover for this phone has one of those things that you slide, and I slid it over because I didn't want YouTube being able to see, oh, he's watching that in the back. So he's live, he's watching that, you know what I mean? But then I thought, well, I might as well just show it because it's after 6, so they always have to have their top on, so there's no chance of it like showing their boobs. Me showing something inappropriate on my channel. So that's why I've just got it open. I think it's still open. Anyway, yeah, it is still open. Right, so yeah, I like men. But anyway, even if I did like men, which obviously I don't, what would be the problem with that? I don't see what would be the issue with that? I'm a friend of freedom. As long as you're not harming anyone. If you're harming people, then that's an issue. If you're harming yourself, that's an issue. But if you like men, who cares? What's wrong with that? I don't see what's wrong with that. I've just had 5 people come on here and say it like it's a negative thing, like you like men, you're zesty, bro. They wouldn't come and say it to my face. They wouldn't come and knock my door because they wouldn't come and knock my door and say it. If they would, they know exactly where I live. Exactly, they know exactly where I live because the person who catfished me, the ex whose brother is who's one of those, a wrong. He's not on normal courtyard exercise because if he was, he would be killed by one of the prisoners who is on normal courtyard exercise. So not on normal courtyard exercise. Nonce. Not on normal courtyard exercise. So he pled guilty to that. Whoever he is, I don't know who he is. I don't know what his name is. But you all do. And you're on here making fun of me? Bizarre. That's very strange. So you obviously stick up for them. You're obviously a defender. You're obviously a defender of them. Do you know what I mean? Which means you would get killed in prison. See, that one's empty. This one's full. What is it as well? Passion fruit and kiwi. That's nice. Really nice. These are the best ones, blue. Honestly, I've tried them all. I've got a pack of those Views ones over there. I've even got some of those like nicotine pouches you put under your tongue. But like when I have them and then I vape at the same time, I get this like crazy nicotine rush. But it's not nice. It's not like pleasant. You know, like when you take 5 puffs of this and hold it down. It's not like that. She just sits there. It's crazy that she gets paid money, like good money for that, just to sit there looking beautiful. licking her lips, showing like the best boobs in the world off, you know. If only her top was down like a centimetre more, then you could see her nipples. Do you know what I mean? It's like she knows this. She's like just trying to look, you know. She does look, but she's never on the phone. I don't understand why unless she's on the phone. It's like loudspeaker, because you can see that she is talking. She is talking. See, she's not holding a phone, but she is talking. So I know who likes children. I don't know who likes men, but I know who likes children. Would you like me to say who likes children? Would you like me to say it's a girl who's got a brother who's older than her, and he likes children. But I seem to get in trouble. So you come on here talking about you like men, you zesty bro. Do you know what I mean? Like stupid, pathetic child comments like, "Oh well, you've injured me. You know, I mean, I'm never going to recover from this. I mean, I'll take 10 Valium and I still won't recover." You know what I mean? And it's like, what was the point in that? What was the point? Like, couldn't you? That was the best you could come up with. Jesus Christ! Come up and say, knock my door and say it. Come up and knock my door and say it. You never do. You never do. Because you're keyboard warriors. That's why. Keyboard warriors. And you're saying it to me while I'm watching a woman. Yeah, so I like men, but watch women, you know, 24/7. As soon as they're on, I'm like, and that's why I'm saying, if I was gay, I'd be watching the news, because there's usually male, like, news readers. Good God. And plus, even if I was gay, so what? What would be the issue with that? What would be, you like men? Okay, well, what would be the problem with that if I did? I don't understand what the problem would be. So you're homophobic as well. So all the people that are coming out on Music Against Hate are homophobic as well. So they don't only make fun of people for having health conditions, they make fun of people for being gay, for their sexuality. So yeah, it truly is Music Against Hate, and I need to get this onto an Android phone, and I need to get streaming from here, because I need to get away from an Apple phone where they can just take me off, because that's what they did. They took me off. But luckily, YouTube helps you help me more than it helped you. Do you know what I mean? It's obvious how you're doing it, because it's a Splunk phone. Duh. It's obvious how you're doing it. This really is just incredible, honestly. Oh no, I thought I spilled some, I didn't. They're always doing this now. They're making these lids, yeah, which don't come off. They just kind of like that. And I don't really understand that, you know, why if you want to take the lid off. It is really strong though, like I can feel the caffeine. See, high caffeine content, oh god. 38 milligrams per 100 ml. I drank way more than 100 ml then. Jeez, I had about 90 milligrams of caffeine just then. God, I shouldn't have had that, because normally I have milk powder with my normal coffee, so I shouldn't be drinking it like that. It's not meant to be drank like that. Just because it's so tasty, it tastes. See, I've had way too much caffeine now. I need to take more gabapentin to calm down. But luckily, it's already tomorrow, so I can actually take today's gabapentin now, because it's already technically today, so I can take today's dose. Thank God, because I took yesterday's dose about 9 o'clock after I woke up. And now it's 6:48, so I can take today's dose early. It's not really early, but it's just because it's the right day. As long as it's the right day, that's fine. And I've got other tablets I need to take as well. Are they not there? They're not here. Where are they? There they are. What day is it today? I'm not sure I don't have one there. I thought I did. I could have swore I did, unless I dropped it. I've probably dropped it. All you do is you do this. These are just what they call sleepers. I'm not having it with the caffeine drink. Well, but then I don't have anything else to drink with. Well, I do. I have Red Horse tea, Red Bush tea. So yeah, you've got people coming on to a channel called Music Against Hate. And thank you, YouTube, for actually putting me underneath, not above, Erasmus School Against Hate Speech. I respect that. That's fair. So I respect that. Thank you. My name is Music Against Hate. There's one of those words that their name doesn't even have in it, you know. And they were coming before me, but that was when I had my name changed. But I respect them, and I need to subscribe to them, so I'm going to subscribe to them. But I'm going to be using an Android phone. I always do this. How can you charge it? How can you charge it? Easy. Because it still blocks it, because it's got the A, because it's double wrapped, but B, because it's got the, it just needs to be enough to stop the I'm all jittery now, the wavelength kind of, what do you call it, thickness of the wavelength, or whatever they call it, some bullshit like that. So yeah. I can't see, this is another reason why I cannot wait to move. I'm selling this. You'll see this flat up for sale soon. And with the money, I'm going to be moving. I'm buying a house. I've already found, there's a couple that we've already looked at. One's a 3-bedroom house, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, like when I move in there, I'm actually going to put effort in to I never built up the bedside tables. They're still sitting underneath I call it underneath the stairs, even though there's no stairs, but it's like under the stairs, kind of covered right through there. I've still got 2 bedside tables there that I haven't even tried to make. I tried to make one of it, was way too complicated, so I just gave it up, and I just started using these, and I've used them ever since, because I didn't even care, you know. But like a 3-bedroom house, that you'd care about that, and you'd put effort into that, and you'd make it like really something. Do you know what I'm saying? For your 40s, 50s, 60s, you'd make sure it was sorted. You know, so that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. And taking growth hormone because I can afford it. I mean, my testosterone, you know, you're normally paying, if you're using propionate, you're using about £60 a month. If you're using, you know, longer esters, then you're still around about 2 a month, really. But if you're using longer esters, you're using about 35 to £45 a month. You'd want to be using like at least something with 400 milligrams per mil, which would be, you know, like Sustanon 400, not Sustanon 250. I had Sustanon 500, which was crazy because every time you injected it, it felt like you were shot in the leg. You know what I mean? It was that painful the next day. And then Trenbolone acetate, which is about £40 for a 10ml bottle, which is a gram. There's a gram in each bottle, and then so I use those two. But I want to swap from Trenbolone over to Nandrolone because Nandrolone's a wet hormone. Trenbolone's a dry hormone, which means, you know, you don't hold a lot of water weight. So like the muscle you have, this is the real muscle. It's not like if I was on Nandrolone, it wouldn't be real. It would be filled with water. Like, you know, that's what they call it, a wet hormone. You have nitrogen retention in the muscle. And then growth hormone. Growth hormone is the master hormone, and that's what keeps you young. It makes your skin, it rejuvenates every single cell in the human body, every single cell. That's why Jennifer Aniston uses it. That's why all the popular news anchors in America use it. That's why there was this one blonde, super sexy, 60-year-old. She's like 60, but she's like absolutely gorgeous, like really, like seriously gorgeous. She was, using growth hormone. Demi Moore, obviously using growth hormone. I think every celebrity out there does. They all get it from their doctor. But here you can't get. You can only get prescribed for short stature. So I buy it for £160. £160 is for 100 units, and I use 2 units a day. So it's £160 for 100 units, and I'm using 2 a day. 2 a day is what you would naturally produce when you're like 20 years old. And you'd think, oh, well, you're going to grow taller. No, you don't grow taller because your bones are fused. Your bones fuse when you're about 20, which means they lock, you know. So you cannot grow taller. It's impossible. You cannot grow taller because your bones are fused. You can only grow healthier looking skin, healthier organs. Every single cell in the human body is healthier, is rejuvenated, every single cell. You sleep better, your skin goes all tight and looks fresh again, you know what I mean? It can build new muscle cells. Testosterone can make muscle cells bigger, but it can't build new muscle cells. Growth hormone is the only thing that can build new muscle cells. And then I'm trying to get insulin as well, because if you use insulin with it, insulin is the most anabolic hormone known to man. There's no hormone that's more anabolic than insulin. Insulin is the be all and end all of growth, That's why, like, when you take HGH, it lasts half an hour, and then it goes to the liver and it gets converted into IGF-1, which is insulin-like growth factor 1. So it's like insulin, and it makes you grow incredibly, you know what I mean? IGF-1. And the IGF-1 stays in your body for about 10 hours. So the growth hormone only really lasts about 30 minutes, and then it gets converted in the liver to IGF-1. So, and you sleep better as well. Like the first time I took it, when I first got a kit again, because I hadn't had a kit in so long. So I arranged it. I got a kit, and I had about 3 units or something, and then I fell asleep. And the first thing I noticed when I woke up was like how amazing I felt. Like just like when you stretch and you just feel so healthy in your skin. Born again. It's literally born again, and then I realized to myself, oh my God, it's that important, If you want to live a long life, you need to take growth hormone. That's just the way it is. And this doctor on here, he said, everything ages, but there is no need to get old anymore. That's what a doctor said on here who uses growth hormone. If you type in HGH, human growth hormone, his video is the first one. It's like this old granddad who's standing there like looking ripped, and he's got his muscles flexing and everything. And he says, the guy asked him, do you take testosterone? He says, yes. He says, do you take growth hormone? He says, yes. And then he goes on to explain that he gives it to his wife, who's 20 years younger than him. And he says, there's no need to, everything ages, but there's no need to get old anymore. And he's right, there is no need to get old anymore. Like people having hip replacements, that's because your growth hormone levels have decreased. And your hip has been damaged because of low growth hormone over 20 years. That's why you're having hip problems. That's why you're when you take growth hormone, your cholesterol profile goes better. So you get your good cholesterol goes up, your bad cholesterol goes down. It's like it's why you're so healthy in your teens, because your growth hormone is high. It's why you sleep like a baby when you put your head on the pillow, because your growth hormone is high. It's why you feel happy, and things like that. Or maybe not. Maybe a lot of kids don't feel happy these days, but still, well, I didn't feel that happy either. But yeah. See, there's my syringe there for growth hormone. I'm gonna have it before I sleep. Before I sleep, we'll have it. I even had my torch out yesterday because I was trying to sort out my laptop. I didn't finish sorting my laptop out. I haven't finished sorting it out. I don't know why I have my Focusrite connected to it. I don't need to. I don't know why I've got a guitar here either. I'm not even playing it. Yeah, I'd rather sign into YouTube on an Android device, or preferably Graphene operating system, or on my laptop, one of the two. So, I lost my password again. I'll see if he's finished now. But hopefully there'll be a sexy news anchor on yes, I got that password first time. Great. Hopefully there'll be a sexy news anchor on BBC One. There usually is. There's usually a guy, obviously, and there's usually a really sexy one. Hopefully it's not that Asian one. I'm not the biggest fan of her. She's a cool person. What's her name again? Is that an N or something? Nazni. That's not Nazni.
Good morning. In sport, there's no trophy this time for Ange Postecoglou, sacked by Nottingham Forest after just 39 days.
See, it's a £500 mattress. £500.
And good morning. We've got a spell of wet and windy weather ahead. This morning, the wind and rain
It says
affected
Team
western
Great Britain
parts
on
of
it.
the UK. Into the afternoon, they're going to push further east. But I'll have all your weather details coming up shortly.
It says Team Great Britain. So I assume that Dream sponsored. Oh, it's not really a sexy one. She's alright. I mean, well, she's not alright. She's gorgeous, but. Is there on 3? On what day is it today? Oh no, it's Sunday, so Sunday there won't be. Oh, they're talking about Prince Andrew though. I know someone like him from Newport.
Black. Okay, I just realised that black would probably be more wearable.
So I guess I'm just gonna have to accept it. Just gonna have to accept it. He's denying any wrongdoing. Oh, well, like he did the first time. This is fair use because I'm commenting on how much I dislike him. First, I wanted to see who the people were. And I'm happy I will edit it myself because I would like to show the bit which I've recorded it anyway, but I'd like to show the bit where everyone was saying you like men, all being homophobic to someone who's not gay. So
Prince Andrew was last seen in public with the rest of the royal family last
random.
month, here at the Duchess of Kent's funeral. It's likely to be one of the last times they're all seen together.
But even if I did like men,
isolation to go further
so
and
what?
strip Andrew of the title of prince.
We would call on the king
I don't.
to potentially go ahead and
So I mean, I don't know. It's like, what would it even matter?
I think anybody that was implicated.
If there was a girl who liked girls, would you be saying the same thing to her? You like girls. No, you wouldn't, because it would be like, who cares? Nobody cares. Like, it's just a strange thing. And it's like it's going to crush me and kill me, and I'm not going to be able to sleep, you know, even with medication, I'm not going to be able to sleep. I'm just going to, my life's over. Seriously, it's pathetic. And you ought to feel that about yourselves. I guess it's just because, you know, you look at me, you see, okay, he owns his own home, he's doing well in life, we dislike that even though we've never met him, never associated with him, never sat down and smoked a spliff with him, never played guitar with him, never, you know, listened to music with him, never done anything with him at all. in our lives, we've simply heard things about on the grapevine from someone whose brother is a, and that's that. Well, he didn't mention the name of the person, but her brother's a paedophile. That's what he pled guilty to. And you're sticking, you choose to follow. Okay, we're going to follow the paedophile's sister. That's what we're going to do. And it's like, why? That shows a lot about yourselves, you know, rather than he likes men. Who cares about men? Oh, here we go. Salam, brother. You look like George Michael. Oh, do I look like George Michael? Oh, thank you, my brother. Thank you. Oh, and you know what? You're Asian. I don't believe in Muhammad. Sorry. I don't believe you rode a donkey to the moon and back. I mean, I tried, but it just didn't. It seemed like it was something that was plausible, riding a donkey to the moon and back, you know. But there we go. Some people seem to do it. It's funny how it was an Asian person who came on to insult me. It's very funny, very telling. I'm gonna knock my door and say it. Plus, George Michael's epic. I love George Michael. How do I look like George Michael though? George Michael didn't have tattoos. George Michael didn't have blonde hair. He never had blonde hair. Oh no, hang on, he did have blonde hair, but he never had it like me. Like mine's more like from like metal. I wanted to do metal, which I need to grow it out for. That's why I was looking at the magazine the other day. But yeah, thank you, Sheik. Sheik, God, did you come over on a little small boat? How many weeks have you been in the country? How many weeks have you been in the country? Did you come? You obviously came across on a small boat because France was such a dangerous country that you had to escape France and come to Britain, the land of milk and honey.
Field engineers to lawyers, planners, welders, customer service agents. There's so many opportunities. Out to 2030, we'll probably be creating over 150,000 jobs.
Ministers want to train workers at 5 new technical excellence colleges and help former oil and gas workers, veterans, ex-offenders, school leavers and the unemployed.
Ex-offenders? Uh-oh, your brother's in trouble.
Just over £20 million of new funding from Scottish and UK governments. Labour will encourage those workers to join trade unions. Several unions, including the GM.
So hang on, I've got my VPN, yeah. That's cool, that's working.
Ministers want to create well-paid jobs.
But then I'm looking for, hang on, let me just check my VPN, where is it? Okay, there it is. Right, okay, cool, connected, cool, good.
The Greens want the government to do more.
I always like, see, I'm never sure, like, I know what the best is, and it's TCP, OpenVPN, TCP, that's obviously going to be the best option. Even better than WireGuard. WireGuard's overrated, for sure. UDP. What the hell? Oh my goodness, absolutely ridiculous.
The government says clean energy is the best way to bring energy costs down. Bentley, BBC News.
Okay, anyway, I'm going to start getting distracted by losers who don't own their own homes. Upset that I do, because they think about, oh, where am I going to get a mortgage? Where am I going to get money from? I hope my parents leave me something in their will. My mum's my best friend. That's why she bought me a home.
Good morning, Sarah. Well, this is one of these annoying situations where all the details that they've given are publicly. You've just read them.
But I mean, if your parents love you enough, they'll buy you a home too. And they bought my sister got a home when I was like 17, and she was 21. She got a house in Regent, and she kept it. She sold it and got a flat in Cardiff Bay overlooking the bay. And then she travelled the world and saw the whole world with her fiancé Gareth. and then got pregnant, so then bought a house in posh
even
Porthcawl.
suspects them collaborating with
Where
the
all my
Israelis
family
during
are,
that
all my
time.
family are in posh
Now, the
Porthcawl.
US has not said where it's got these credible reports from,
But George
or indeed
Michael,
what
I'll take
action
that
it's going to
wham.
take. In
Wake me
recent
up.
days, US officials have ruled out
I love that
the
song.
participation
I
of
love,
any
I love
American
Wham.
forces
I
in
loved when he
Gaza.
crashed into that wall
Claiming
and
that
someone wrote
Israeli
on the wall
priorities
that
in
they wrote
Gaza should
Wham.
never again represent
I
a threat
thought
to
that
them.
was funny. And he was
What we don't
stoned.
know is
And then
where
he's doing
these
sex in
parties
a
would be.
toilet when he was some guy.
If
I
this
felt that
happened,
was wrong. I was like, come on, man.
Okay, Frank Gardner, enjoy
Guys like just out here being a dickhead, the same as all of us at times, you know, when we're drunk. And you're fucking doing this to him, putting him in the paper, that's wrong, man.
The marches
You
are
know?
part of the so-called No Kings movement.
You might
which
be
has
gay,
accused
but I mean,
the
I'm not
president of behaving more
homophobic
like
like
a
the
woman
people
than an
from
elected
earlier.
official.
But
Mr. Trump's allies condemned
I
the
just find
demos,
that
which took
wrong, you
place
know.
in all
Even
50
because if it
states.
was women, if I was in there,
DC.
you know, having
Then
sex
Republican
with
Senator
female
Bernie Sanders
prostitutes, I would
gave his
feel
backing.
really bad if the papers put that in there, like, oh, he was having sex with female prostitutes. I'd be like, what, you know? But I mean, what am I looking for? I'm trying to find that wallpaper thing because I want that girl back. Because did you see the girls that I downloaded yesterday? I downloaded about 10 photos of girls with guitars and had them as my background because obviously being gay, that's what you do. You download photos of girls holding guitars, sexy girls. Really, they were all really like
Chairman
skimpy
of
dressed and
Betfred
everything.
has told the BBC that if
Classic gay behaviour, isn't it? You know.
on gambling firms, all
So
its shops will
I'm
disappear.
trying to find it, but I can't find what was it called. I can't even remember what it was called. I should have wrote it down before I flashed the new operating system. I should have wrote it down and I didn't. What's Discover? So let me Google it while my phone's in there for the minute. K3 themes, service make system monitor. Right, home. Let me go home. You can never go wrong with home. Okay, so it does look like it's like kind of. It looks like it's kind of like a place where you get things. You know, I've already got that. It came with it. You know, already got that. It came with it. Image manipulation program that came with it, so I can make people look different. I can make myself look different. What am I looking for though? I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. See that? Watch. Here it all is. Accessibility, accessories, developer tools, education, games, graphics, internet, multimedia office. System settings, that sounds interesting. That's all terminal stuff, I don't really care about all that. What I'm looking for is wallpapers, so what would that be under? Possibly graphics? Let me search. I'll just search. Or it says search and system settings, I don't want to do that. All applications. So search all applications, wallpaper. Because I want that girl back. She was beautiful. I'd fallen in love with her, to be honest with you. I'll be honest. But it's funny how like it goes from health condition to what was the next thing? There was something else, and then to you like men, and an emotional boy. It's been endless. It's been endless. And who does YouTube take the side of? The bullies. YouTube takes the side of the bullies. Oh, it's because I only put one out in. I hope that they don't, but it just seems like that. Because you'd think that YouTube would instead be saying, right, okay, these people are homophobic. We know that. We've seen it. They're also attacking people because of health conditions they never wanted and never asked for. So they're very horrific people. So what we could do is we could help this person to get better views and do better. You know what I mean? And so we could literally just give them a bit more exposure, because then we would be helping the gay community. Then we would be helping people with illnesses, because we would see this guy who's being attacked for all this stuff that's not real, but we're standing up for it. And we're showing how he is standing up for it. Because I was saying, so what if I was gay? You know what I mean? So what would be the issue if I was gay? Because they had a big issue against it. So what is the issue against it? Because I'm sure there's lots of people out there that would like to know. And it all seems to be Islamic people. They all have Islamic names. Every single one of them has exactly like read someone called Sheik just a minute ago. We had PNJBR, which is obviously Islamic, but will be. Then we had Mezam Sheik. I bet if I googled him or went on Facebook, I would find him. I guarantee I'd find him. But he wasn't so bad. I actually liked that guy because he said I looked like George Michael. So he's saying I look famous, which is cool. So thank you for that. But yeah, I just hope he's not one of the ones that gets in the one out scheme. I hope he's one of the ones that's in the one in and not in the one out. He doesn't get shipped off to France to start his brand new life. Okay, so anyway, I'm not going to keep doing this forever. I don't even know why I'm live. I'm actually going to come off, because the reason I'm going to come off is because then I'm going to be able to focus better. Because the reason I'm not focusing, wow, 7:15, it's crazy. I cannot stay up past 9:30. Oh, another small boat, really, another small boat. Another 1,000 illegals entered the country. Could be committing sex offences within 8 days.
They arrived on Australia's east coast yesterday. The team crewed their boat in 2-hour shifts, catching fish, and you just saw there, growing their own vegetables along the way. We will be speaking.
Yeah, I'm going to come off because I want to explore this and have fun doing it and everything. And I feel I've been here, I've been a presence, I've said hello to everybody, I've stood up against homophobia, I've, shown obviously clearly not gay because I'm watching porn channels of women on it. Be a bit of a strange gay person, wouldn't I? And I see this newswoman. She is hot. She is stunning. I've watched her like a million times. She's not young, but like she is stunningly beautiful. So I'm just commenting on her beauty. Not her newscasting or anything like that. I'm just commenting on her beauty because I know this will get copyrighted. So what I'm going to do is, if they just take out like this last hour and just put the bit at the middle, the bit at the start where they were commenting about men and things like that, and then on the sheep guy as well, if they put that in there, I would really appreciate that. Thank you, YouTube. I do appreciate the work that you do. When I like you did it with the Manics, and so I do appreciate it, and that's a genuine comment. Anyway, cool, because I think I'll do a better job coming off, because I'm going to play Switch as well, because I want to play some Grand Theft Auto and fall asleep playing Grand Theft Auto, sipping my coffee, my iced caramel latte, and vaping my kiwi passion fruit. So it's beautiful, honestly. So anyway, peace and love to everybody, and that's me done. Because I want to explore this some more, and I can't explore this and be doing this, and this is just off-putting me. I've got my guitarist magazine to read here. I've got a fun day ahead of me, and I've got some medication which is going to make me feel really good. So life's great. LG. Do you know the TVs that you get the LG? The LG stands for life's good, and life is good. So yeah, and if I hear a knock at the door, I'll know who it is. So I'm hoping, I'm sitting and I'm waiting, and I'm fingers crossed. But I don't have much hope. So anyway, cool, peace and love. And I hate doing this. I hate sticking my hand up to do this because it's like putting my hand over your arm. I don't like doing that, but I sadly I have to. So peace and love, yeah, cool.